WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Kurt Hawkins. The guy hasn't won a singles match in over a decade.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Hey, even though I might have the walking decade of defeat as my partner, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. So I guess we'll just see whose crappy team flounders its way to the top.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 210 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champ, Little Bubba.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight. This one won't live up to the hype, Michael. We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
I have to say the level of pride he has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be. Brooklyn Von Braun is here to destroy anything in her path.
From Fulton, New York,
Oh, great. It's Sammy.
and from Montreal,
Ember Moon is on the prowl.
and from Dallas,
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
Kinda like that.
I bet you do.
Are you kidding me?
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
And Sami Zayn exploiting the opening.
Smart.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Plenty of fight left.
Still seems a little early.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Toss to the outside. I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Running knee. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
That's what he does. Keep on the attack.
Got the up. 2017's Hell in a Cell was a memorable night due to one of the most unforeseen actions in WWE's recent history.
You would think, Michael, that Shane McMahon leaping off Hell in a Cell with Kevin Owens as his target would be the landmark moment we would be talking about. But it was Sami Zayn's sudden rescue of Owens that became the water cooler conversation.
Lariat. She's got her.
Oh, earth-shaking spine buster.
Incredible.
On the topic of Sami Zayn's miraculous rescue, allow me to properly paint the picture. Kevin Owens saw that white light. His soul separated from his body, and he ascended to the pearly white gates, and as he stood there, St. Peter himself said, "Earth still needs you." Then Kevin was provided with a guardian angel in the form of Sami Zayn.
Oh, brother. Exaggerate much?
Oh, what a suplex.
Double axe handle. Oh, ouch. Elbow drop. She's feeling the hurt here. Oh, impactful slam. I see where she's going with this.
She's going to try it again. Will she take advantage?
My goodness, that connected.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
So smooth.
Boom. He's not in a good spot here, guys. Oh, stun gun.
Whoa.
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Clothesline! Producing a trampling. And he gets out of there in a hurry.
Looks like he needs to regroup, get his thoughts together.
Oh, what a crash. Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do-it-yourself. Do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
Takedowns like that will win you a lot of matches. In off the tag.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. No one is safe.
WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Flatliner.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, what a... Forearm. KO punch. Look at this. Snap suplex. Boom! Did you hear the impact? She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Standing Shiranui. Some miscues from Ruby Riott here.
Guys, I like everything about Aleister Black, and just watching him here, it's no wonder he's held titles all over the world before even coming to WWE.
Oh, stun gun! And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Here we go with Ruby Riott. Aleister Black has certainly been successful all over the world, as Corey mentioned, having won championships in Germany, Scotland, and the United Kingdom, among other places.
Yeah, but now he's here in the WWE, Michael, and as we all know, this is the big leagues. Gaining gold here is about as hard as it gets.
Saw that one coming. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
Just caught flush.
She's got something in mind. Uh-oh, shot to the back. Strong impact from Ruby Riott. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
She had it scouted. Boom! Buckle bomb.
What impact.
Can she do it here? And kick out. This one's not over yet. Not yet. Hooked him up.
This looks like the setup, too.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Tagged in. Clothesline. What a tag team match this has been. With the tag is Ruby Riott. Trap the arm. Riott kick.
And that can be all. Let's see. How is Ruby Riott going to remain alive?
Oh, man. Shoulders down. Nope.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Stomping down. A leg drop. He's getting a little battered now. Leg drop. Nothing's going to stop her now.
Really taking control here.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. In off the tag. Oh, it's Black turning the tables. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins. Harsh impact.
Elbow drop.
Whoa, Black able to avoid damage so quick.
And the rope save him there.
I don't think people realize just how difficult it is to make your way to the ropes while being in a hold such as that one.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Here it comes, Michael.
Byron, you should try this once. He's looking a little weary now. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Kurt Hawkins. Oh, man.
He can do it here. And he kicks out.
Oh, man. I don't know who to root for.
Elbow drop. Here's the cover. And Black getting the shoulder up.
Oh, wow.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
With the tag is Ruby Riott. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Now changing gears as Ruby Riott heads up all the way from... She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. Launched with a belly-to-belly. What's this? Down. The Jinoku driver. Oh, what a crash. Black can't be feeling good right now.
I don't feel good watching. I'm not sure he has much left.
Black needs to dip. Uh-oh. Shot to the back.
That puts her in total control.
Did you hear that thud? God. Elbow drop. Stringing together some big moves here. She continues to press forward.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
Wwe Career turns it around. Belly to belly.
This could be it.
Cover for the win. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. What's it going to take?
She just will not go away.
Wow, she turned that one around. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, nasty fall. Ruby Riott just too quick.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Uh-oh, full Nelson. She's going after her midsection again. And can you blame her? She's going to try it again.
Ooh, earth-shattering spine bust.
Will this be it? Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Oh, do this.
Sunset into a powerbomb.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
DDT. That offense really hitting her hard. Oh, she turns it around. Legs trapped. What's next? What power? Thunderous powerbomb. Stuck in the leg.
Just nasty.
Oh, able to counter. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Nasty fall.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. And here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. No, it's not.
I'm impressed.
Wwe Career turns it around. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
She's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts. full Nelson.
Man. Gets out of the way.
And fast. Oh, blue. Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
What a way to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners, Little Patch S and Kurt Hawkins.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
With these two working together, there's no telling how far they can go in their respective divisions.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing...
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before, standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Hawkins is looking for his next win. You may not like her, but she's as tough as they...
And from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 210 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Little Bubba!
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got to be careful. There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. Ugh. Plenty of hits coming her way now. She is just dominant right now.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody.
Comes in off the tag. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Gets the tag. Scoop. Power slam.
Just caught flush.
Setting up.
She's in control.
Spine buster.
With a sit out. Nasty.
5, 6.
Face first off the knee. She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good.
This is all but over.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
9. 10. Okay,
And this mixed tag's over. What a win.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Oh, my God. Saw that one coming. changes her fortune there. Belly to belly.
Wow, that was impressive.
Down they go. Out of it in the corner.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Really targeting the... Looking to sneak one in. She's staying in this match. That would have been a shocker.
Tagged in. Lariat. Look at this. Snap suplex. Running leg drop.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Now momentum is in the corner of Kurt Hawkins. He can't allow himself to let up now. Elusive movement there.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
gets the tag. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Look at this.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Oh, nasty fall.
Snap suplex. This is going to be big, one way or the other. From the top.
All the way. What impact.
Going to the top, high risk. Oh, look out. Elbow drop. Uh-oh, full Nelson. Off into the pin. Sling blade.
Nicely done.
The fatigue. She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. And a kick out. Wow.
Ooh, impressive counter. Big reversal.
Hit. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
In off the tag. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Saw what he had in mind there.
Back now inside the ring.
Ooh-wee.
Kurt Hawkins exploiting the opening.
Scoop slam. He is just reeling from that offense.
Boom. Beautiful.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
Elbow drop.
Here it comes, Michael.
Byron, you should try this once. Uh-oh.
What's on the menu tonight?
Taste of pain.
The end is in view.
The odds just swung in Kurt Hawkins' favor.
Elbow smash. Kick right to the body.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
But the head scissors are fine.
Oh, man, that's just nasty. Gosh, malicious.
armbar stretch. Very painful.
That's how you punish your opponent.
She steers clear there.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. She's starting to drag a little bit. Great athleticism. Avoiding trouble there.
She returns the favor there.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. To the ropes, and the ref sees it. Oh, clothesline. Down with a power bomb. Here she goes again. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Oh, perfect kick. Mat slam.
With some attitude. Amazing reflexes on display. Well scouted reversal there. It's locked in now.
She's got her where she... And Corey, she releases the hold. Looks like a questionable... He's going to... High knee right between the shoulders.
Are we about to see it again?
Tuck her in. It's bedtime. Wow, that should be the final. This should do it right there. What's it going to take to keep her down?
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. Strong kick. What a smash.
That is just insulting. Wow, she turned that one around.
Once more, setting it up.
One of the best
For the victory here. And you know what that means? It means she probably... And this has got to be it. Oh, that was a close call.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
She's trying one more time. Caught her flush. That should do it right there. 1, 2, 3. Red and Kurt Hawkins are your mixed match challenge winners. Hawkins still hasn't won a singles match in 10 years, but maybe this will give him the momentum he needs to change that. Who am I kidding? He's going to go right back to his losing ways.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever.
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened? I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
The most dangerous man in WWE today.
Intro.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in Whoa! Oh, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oh, what a kick!
He has become relentless at this point.
This is what he feeds off of. And no luck against Joe there.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. Boom! Ooh! That's unique, Corey.
Ooh, what impact.
Oof! Big punch finds its mark.
Boom, what impact! Boom!
Oof! Oh, nasty impact.
Set him up for the running leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Samoa Joe is an expert in strikes and submissions. This man is a monster who is set on annihilating his opposition, plain and simple.
Samoa Joe with his back against the wall.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
Another big move.
Rolling cutter.
A championship level move. Such incredible impact.
Corey, that was a shiny wizard.
Head scissor applied.
Boom. Teeing off. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over. It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, does a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And her opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts.